Good morning, friends. Welcome to Sharekhan pre-market view. Yesterday, US markets had a mixed gain. So we had Nasdaq, which put on 13 days gain together and actually closed at the highest point in the year, whereas Dow corrected by 28 points after a disappointing set of data which came in. We had housing numbers which showed a decline unexpectedly. We also had Empire State Manufacturing Index, which came in at 4.48 versus analyst expectation of 9%. So mixed set of data saw some sort of profit booking coming into the markets, and the Dow closed down by about 24 points, whereas Nasdaq put a gain of about 28 points. S&P was largely flat at making a gain of about 2 points. Back in Asia, we have most of the Asian markets which have given up the gains and have snapped the 3-day gains that they had put in. This is largely after the Thailand baht, which is the Thailand's currency, has depreciated against major currency, and some sort of profit booking coming into major markets. Back home, if you look at our markets, yesterday we saw a good rally across the board. We had all majority of the sectors participating in the markets. Banking stocks gained, and our market put on a 150 point plus gain on Sensex. Today, Singapore Nifty is currently indicating a very flattish kind of a opening in line with most of the Asian peers which are currently down. We are indicating a 6 points negative opening on the Nifty. If you look at the flows, FIIs have now started buying into the markets. We had about 292 crore of buying coming into the cash market. We had also buying coming into the index future to the tune of 625 crores, whereas DIs were seller of about 154 crores. So to have more in terms of how Nifty is placed from derivative point of view, let me call Sadhna.
Good morning, friends. Let's have a view on derivatives. Yesterday we have seen that after a flattish to negative start, markets continue to trade towards northward direction, and gains were seen across the sectoral indices, which supported the Nifty to close the session with a significant gain of close to 1%, and Nifty finally settled at 6138 levels. But we have seen that profits have taken away by market participants, as 1.72 lakh shares were reduced in open interest and Nifty cost of carry also decreased. On the options front, we have seen that significant increase in put call ratio from 1.09 to 1.15, which is clearly saying that put option has added more number of shares in open interest. We have seen that put option has added around 38 lakh shares in open interest, which is clearly visible in the option strike of 6,000, which has more number of shares. More than 1 crore shares are available in open interest, and we have seen that unwinding activity taken place in call strike of 6,200 followed by 6,300. Our intraday support would be 6118 and resistance would be 6160, 6180, and there is one security in buying period today, which is Aurobindo Pharma. And yesterday FIs were net buyers in future and option segment of approximately more than 1200 odd crores. Overall, our setup for the market is positive as we are trading above weekly VWAP of 6050, but we may feel that buying may continue to emerge at lower levels. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Friends, let's look at important news and events which are going to impact the markets today. Firstly, after deallocating 10 coal blocks yesterday, government has decided to further deallocate 14 coal blocks, which includes the blocks which have been held by ArcelorMittal, Hindalco, Tata Power, Reliance Energy, GMR, Lanco, Jindal Steel and Power. But a decision on about half of these blocks have been put on hold because of the interim orders from various courts. Also, the inter-ministerial group is likely to meet on February 25 to decide on further deallocation of 10 coal blocks. As per media reports, Tech Mahindra is looking to buy out majority stake in financial technologies. The word is around that the Mahindra Group company, Tech Mahindra, has shown interest in buying out both the preferential allotment as well as the stake of Mr. Shah. GSPC and Adani Power and Gas have decided to slash prices of both CNG and PNG in Gujarat from February 20th, 2014. The prices would be about 44.90 for CNG and 23.50 for PNG. This is about 20% reduction in the prices. We have Honda Motor as well as Hero MotoCorp which have slashed prices of its bikes and motor vehicles by about 7 to 5%. Now this translates into 7,600 rupees to 4,500 rupees depending on the bikes. This is broadly to pass on the excise duty benefit which the company would receive. Also, Mahindra Reva electric vehicle, which is a part of the Mahindra group, has slashed prices of its E20, which is the electric vehicle of the company, by about 1.7 lakhs. Also, the maintenance contracts have been designed in a very unique way for about 5 years. Now, Ashok Leyland is also likely to sell off part of its 1 acre property in Chennai in the posh boat club area. Now this is largely to bring down the debt on its book, which the company is currently struggling with. The first long idea for the day we have is Balrampur Chini. Now sugar output in India, the second largest producer in Brazil, may tumble as per media reports. The media reports suggest that the production will probably drop by 6.4% to 23.5 million metric tons. Now this along with increase in the sugar prices yesterday by about 3% would aid most of the sugar stocks, but we will like Balrampur Chini. One can long Balrampur Chini with stop loss of 39.75 for a probable target of 43.